What I'm about to show y'all, I can't quite. I'm gonna just show y'all. Check this out.
This Texas attorney and father is being charged with the SA of his dog after his wife caught him and turned him in, and he has now hired a very expensive attorney and bonded out of jail for $750. His name is Stephen Tyler Swain, and he has a law firm in Houston where he practices civil law. In November of last year, he was having renovations done on his home, and so his wife installed security cameras. It's been alleged that his wife believed he was bringing adult workers into the home for himself, and that when she reviewed the surveillance footage, she found videos of him and their small dog, Shipley. The exact timeline isn't super clear, but what we do know is his wife filed for divorce in December of 2025. And then a month ago, the SPCA reached out to the police telling them that they had been told by his wife that there were these disturbing videos. So that prompted the investigation into him, where his wife told police that is 100% my husband and 100% our dog.
Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck back with another video. Make sure you go to ubuntuapparel.com. Information is in the description. If you're on YouTube, click below, click one of those shirts. That's how you can go to our store on YouTube. And I want to say double salute to all my monthly members, subscribers, anybody who wrote a comment or anything. Thank all y'all so much. Now, I do apologize for having to show y'all that, but y'all must understand how I feel or felt when I first saw this. This is crazy, right? Let's break this down, shall we? You have a guy. He owns his own law firm, so he's successful. Seems and looks like he has a nice family, kids, you know, wife and all those things. And he lost it all to a motherfucking dog. Now, that's something different. If you lost it to another woman, you had an affair. Or another man in this case, shit. But a dog? Man, you around here having sex with the family dog. This is gonna mess the kids up. You know why? This ain't no any kind of dog. This is a family dog. We talking about trips to the vet with the dog. Imaginary playfulness with the dogs. You know how kids are. Kids in the theta stage. That shit real to them. That's why they can run around, play. They're in a theta stage, hypnosis stage, right? So, movie night with the dog, and here it is, the owner fucking the dog. You know, so the kid's gonna be traumatized the rest of their life. The wife, the poor wife, I'm sure when she rolled that motherfucking tape and saw her husband, right, doing God knows what with the family dog, I'm sure she peed a little bit. Yeah, I'm sure she pissed a little bit to see that. Because that is nerve-wracking. Unfathomable. But it'll fuck your self-esteem up too. To know that you in love with somebody that's in love with somebody else, especially sexually. That hurts a person's self-esteem, pride, and everything. You know, for somebody you love to be in love with somebody else. But to a fucking dog? Come on, bro. And went to jail behind this shit. So the city made a couple dollars off of that because he had to bond out. I don't even know what charge that is. What is that, y'all? Groping an animal or some shit? But what I want y'all to take from this, right? The law of mentalism. Because they have sex dolls that people are not just falling in love with, but they're actually marrying sex dolls, right? And I get it. You know, it's your prerogative. You do what you want, but people take this shit too far. But the law of mentalism, once you've been programmed a certain thing, you're not yourself making these decisions. And I want y'all to understand how powerful that is. You're accepting things the world tells you, whether you experienced it or not. Like that, don't like that. That does that, that does this. And you go with it without research, thinking. And people are falling in love with sex dolls and probably gonna be falling in love with sex animals. Fake sex animals. And the only thing I can think of is a person that can want to do some shit like this to give up some real coochie for some fake dominance. How they say it, dominatrix or whatever. Dominance. Being, people always want to be overpowering or in charge. And that's the only thing I can think of. A fucking dog that just sits there and can't do nothing. It ain't no too much different than an animal. That's even worse though with an animal, bro. How could you do that? So my thing is this, man, the law of mentalism, man. In this world, they can convince you to like some or not like some. Remember I told y'all about Dolly and Polly, where they raised a dog to be a sheep and they raised a sheep to be a dog, which proves you are a product of your environment. And you're not yourself. That's why I tell y'all, you have to think outside the matrix. Why you think people get up and go to work every day, knowing that shit ain't what we should be doing? People do this shit because you programmed to do it. That dog doesn't know that he's a dog. And that sheep doesn't know that it's a sheep. It's been raised and programmed to be something else, same as us. So when you let people feel as though it's okay to be born one gender, but yet claim another, that shit don't make no sense. You're not that, bro. I understand you want to be that, but you're not that. But the world will tell you, oh, it's your prerogative. You can do what you want to. See, that's what fucks the world up, because the people that is controlling things, education, our news, laws, and everything else, they have an agenda. So they're going to push these things on us, the people. They don't want us to reproduce. Right? They don't want us to be godly people. Everything they push on us is to benefit them. And without getting so far off topic, right? A lot of this shit happens in foster homes too. When I was saying about dominance, you have foster kids coming to these foster homes and being controlled, manipulated, just treated wrong because these people feel as though they have the power over these kids. And it's not right. And a lot of them grow up, mentally messed up, schizo, all that, you name it. A lot of people, come from a lot of abusive backgrounds like that. Not just from foster homes, from homes too. But this one here takes the cake, right, for the 2026. This is crazy, man. I can't wait to see y'all comments on this. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see y'all comments, because this is beyond me, bro. Crazy, right? I don't get it, dog. I wish you would have went out and got another woman or man, man. But to do this to your family, man, that's fucking crazy. But hey, it is what it is. So put your comments on the bottom of this video, and I can't wait to see them. I don't know what y'all gonna say. But hey, say how you feel. Like I say, this is a community where we all can learn from each other, man. Share some stuff, and maybe y'all can share some more light on this than I can. Okay, I don't know what this is, what type of disorder this is, or fetish this is, but this is definitely embarrassing, and I wouldn't wish this for nobody's family, and I damn sure wouldn't wish this for nobody's dog. So what pleasure that buddy got out of that, only God knows. I don't want to know. But it is what it is, okay? So listen, man, put your comments on the bottom of this video. Say how you feel, or whatever the case may be. And yeah, that shit made me look at dogs differently, especially dogs at people's homes. Like, it'll make you wonder, like, is some shit going on or not? I don't know. I really don't. But anyway, hopefully y'all having a blessed one, man. It's your boy Papa Dog. Like I tell y'all all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. Thank y'all.